For the next presentation, I would like to invite Mr. Tibor Kovács, Trade Attaché, Consulate General of Hungary in Mumbai, to please present his presentation.
Part of the Carpathian Basin that could be seen just as a wonderful landscape. Hungary. But what is a landscape worth without its residents? Hungarians are ambitious enough to work hard and tirelessly, bringing those treasures all over the world. Knowledge, network, and will are valuable here. We are committed to create, build, innovate, and care. Our innovations move the economy and the world forward. And our caring is encountered in everything we provide. The love of quality and work is rooted in us. Hungarian families play a pivotal role. Their businesses are thriving through generations, strengthening the long-term investment opportunities and stability. If it's made in Hungary, it is made smart, made with heart.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to be the last speaker. I think I'm the last speaker before lunch, and it's not the most grateful role, but I try to be brief and focused. After this inspiring clip inviting everybody to visit Hungary, I would like to give a short introduction on the development of HEPA, the Hungarian Export Promotion Agency, and its activities. Here you can see the history of the Hungarian foreign trading system. I don't want to go very much into details. The HITA, the Hungarian Investment and Trade Agency, was established in 2011, responsible for imports and exports. Then the Hungarian National Trading House was established in 2012, and it was divided into two entities: the Hungarian National Trading House, the predecessor of HEPA, the Hungarian Export Promotion Agency, which is promoting Hungarian companies and their products abroad, and the Hungarian Investment Promotion Agency, with the goal of attracting foreign direct investment. In 2014, the former Ministry of Foreign Affairs was transformed into the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade. In 2019, the National Export Strategy endorsed by the government was introduced that gave a vision until 2013. Some of the elements of this strategy are to increase the share of SMEs in export, to increase the share of non-EU markets in export portfolio, to integrate SMEs in global value chains at higher levels with more Hungarian added value, fast and market-oriented export financing system with the limits of the EU aid rules, and building Hungarian brands. This is the institutional system, the organigram of the Hungarian export promotion system. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade supervises both the export and import promotion agencies, whose activities are complemented by the 130 to 140 diplomats of the Trade Attaché network around the world, who have a much better insight into local conditions, therefore are of essential help to companies wishing either to export abroad or import to Hungary. Geographically, HIPA's operational level is Hungary, while HEPA operates around the world. Exim Bank serves Hungarian exporters through the provision of effective financing and insurance facilities. There are other smaller sectoral agencies that promote Hungarian products and services, such as the Wine Marketing Agency, the Agricultural Marketing Center, the Hungarian Defense Export Agency, or the Hungarian Chamber of Commerce. They all work closely together with each other. Now a few words about the services HEPA is providing. I don't want to go very much into details on education because it's more for Hungarian companies. What HEPA provides in networking opportunities on the one hand is by organizing business forums on the margins of high-level economic meetings, like joint economic committees or in- and outbound delegations. These usually contain G2B and B2B meetings. On the other hand, HEPA offers its client companies the possibility of economical appearances on Hungarian stands and international fairs and exhibitions. HEPA plays a key role in assistance in finding business partners, facilitating contact between Hungarian and foreign businesses, distributing information about business opportunities to companies, and organizing matchmaking events. To achieve these goals, HEPA's declared goals is to help its clients to conduct as many successful export transactions as possible and to promote the reputation of Hungarian products and technologies around the world. To achieve this goal, 4 regional offices were introduced in Toronto, Belgrade, Istanbul, and Shanghai, which try to cover the whole world basically. The network doesn't include India as a region, but HEPA identified India as one of its focus regions, and therefore the strategy of support of export of Hungarian SMEs. This is a short comparison of India and Hungary. I don't want to go into details because it's like comparing a berry with a watermelon, size-wise and population-wise. Which is interesting is the economic structure. The service and industry sectors are comparable in both countries, around 30% and 50-60%. Unfortunately, I cannot talk about foreign trade turnover as my previous partners and speakers did, because we have much less and much lower turnovers with India. The last 3 years have shown between 436 to 490 million, unfortunately, $1 million turnover only. The share of India in the total export of goods of Hungary is still rather low. It is between 0.26 to 0.33%. Consequently, there is a huge potential for growth. However, the share of India in the export of goods of Hungary to South Asian countries, including Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Tajikistan, and Turkmenistan, is between 87 to 90%, which is understandably the largest share in the region. The volume, as I mentioned, is between 436 to 490 million euros. Hungarian export of goods, you can see that the major parts are electronic, health industry, and machinery, which play a key role. Export items, interesting and major export items are pharmaceutical ingredients, technical ceramics, computer and peripheral units, power transmission elements, electricity distribution control apparatus, road vehicles, components of road vehicles, vehicle engines, organic basic chemicals. A few words about the opportunities, business opportunities. HEPA believes that there are many additional fields of trade between India that are not fully exploited. Hungary has strong experience in agri-tech industry. Some Hungarian agri-tech companies are already present in the Indian market. Nevertheless, there is a big scope of doing business, such as precision agricultural technologies or food processing and packaging industry. As of the health industry, our domestic companies are capable of producing and exporting high-quality medical devices, diagnostic technologies, and pharmaceutical ingredients. It is also worth to mention that Hungarian health industry is able to export cutting-edge digital health solutions. Hungary has traditionally had a strong water industry and rapidly developing green economy, and Hungarian knowledge and technology can contribute to the fast-paced development of India with water treatment and wastewater treatment technologies, development of drinking water supply systems, or with sustainable water management solutions. Now a few words about the events between the two countries. February 2024, Péter Szijjártó, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Trade of Hungary, participated in the India-Europe Business and Sustainability Conference in New Delhi, where we held discussion with the Indian Minister of External Affairs, Minister Jaishankar, on deepening economic and green energy cooperations. March 2025, recently, Minister Szijjártó participated in the 10th edition of the Raisina Dialogue in New Delhi, where he announced that Wizz Air would launch a direct Budapest-Mumbai flight by the end of 2025. In addition, discussions were held regarding the establishment of a direct Budapest-New Delhi flight also. It is understandable that a direct air connectivity will contribute to the increase in business travel between the two countries, thereby stimulating trade and investment relations. Additional fields would be business and conference tourism, tourist destination, hospitality, catering and tourism, and air cargo transport. There are, of course, several companies present in India from Hungary, and several Hungarian companies present and Indian companies present in Hungary. I don't want to go very much into detail because I'm already over. The last slide I would like to show you is the current events. Hungarian space industry delegation will participate in the India Space Congress, which will be held in New Delhi later this month. The Congress, titled Pioneering Innovations in Space Technology, India's Journey Towards Global Partnership, seeks joint solutions to the economic and technological challenges of outer space. This year's Congress is particularly timely, as the fourth Axiom space mission is scheduled also for this month, with Hungarian astronaut Tibor Kovács and Indian astronaut Shubhanshu Shukla participating as parts of the four-member delegation. Then another important event in October 2025 in Mumbai, participation in an international water industry exhibition with the inbound Hungarian delegation. The aim is to assess the region's water industry needs, explore tender opportunities, conduct B2B meetings with service providers, and identify possibilities for implementing Indian technological developments through joint ventures. There are plans for a participation of innovative Hungarian SMEs at the Bengaluru Tech Summit, an ICT event featuring B2B meetings. Thank you very much for your attention, and wishing you a nice afternoon and a nice lunch. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for that insightful presentation. I now request Rajendra J, Chair MSME Forum, Bombay Chamber, and CEO NICAM Solution to present a memento to Mr. Tibor Kovács as a token of appreciation. Thank you, sir. As we reach the end of the session, I invite Shri Rajan Raje, Chairperson MSME Forum Bombay Chamber and CEO NICAM Solutions to please deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Let me first begin with saying sorry. We got delayed in the morning because of the traffic. Then we got delayed because of the minister's arrival. He also surprisingly got delayed into the traffic. So I was under impression only common people get stuck in the traffic, but he said even he got stuck. So once again, sorry for that. I'm indeed privileged to perform the pleasant task of proposing the vote of thanks at the MSME Conclave 2510. On behalf of Bombay Chamber and on my personal behalf, I extend sincere thanks to all the esteemed speakers for sharing their valuable time and for contribution in delivering their presentations. Your expertise and perspectives have enriched our discussions tremendously. Thank you once again for that. It gives us a great pleasure to extend our heartfelt thanks to our distinguished speaker for addressing the MSME community, Honorable Shri Udaya Samant, Cabinet Minister of Industries, Maharashtra State, Government of Maharashtra. We are truly grateful for his valuable insights and inspiring words and commitments. More importantly, the commitments what he made in enriching the MSME and addressing their ongoing challenges. I extend sincere gratitude to our esteemed speakers. The presentation on trade, finance and factoring, Mr. Ranveer Singh, Mr. Manish Sinha, Mr. Harish Aldangadi, Mr. Arun Gopal and Ms. Tania Das. For the presentation on digitization opportunities for the MSME, I would like to thank Mr. Harish Narayanan, Mr. Harish Tibriwala. The presentation was really very insightful and very interesting. I would like to thank Mr. K. Ramesh for his presentation on comprehensive insurance for MSMEs, Bima Sathi, and Mr. Durgesh Srivastava for his presentation on empowering business with transparent, efficient, and secure forest infrastructure. For the presentation on bilateral trade opportunities for MSME, I would like to thank His Excellency Mr. Gustavo Gonzalez, Consulate General of Chile, Mr. Mary Orrington, Trade and Investment Commissioner, South Asia Australian Trade and Investment Commission, Austrade, Mr. Tibor Kovács, Trade Attaché, Consulate General of Hungary in Mumbai, Ms. Eva Verstralen, Trade and Investment Commissioner for Flanders in Mumbai. I would also like to extend our gratitude to our sponsors for their steadfast support. Title sponsor, the New India Assurance Company Limited. Co-sponsor, Union Bank of India and Clearing Corporation of India Limited. Associate sponsors, Credit Guarantee Fund Trust of Micro and Small Enterprises, CGTMSE. And this conclave would not have been possible without the strong support and guidance of Bombay Chamber MSME committee members. I would like to thank our President, Ms. Pinky Mehta, Bombay Chamber of Commerce, CFO Aditya Birla Capital, and would like to acknowledge the tireless efforts of the Bombay Chamber Secretariat. A special thanks to Mr. Sandeep Khosla, Director General, for his unwavering support and guidance, and Sunil Nair, the additional DG, for his guidance. I would also like to thank the entire Bombay Chamber Secretariat. I know the kind of efforts they have put in to bring this entire seminar together. I cannot take individual names, but they all know. Tarini, Minal, Gayatri, Utkarsh, and all others. Their dedication and the hard work is absolutely commendable. I would also like to thank our compare anchor Utkarsh. I already actually appreciated his efforts. Their enthusiasm, ability to keep this audience engaged, Utkarsh and Gayatri have been always wonderful. Last but not the least, the distinguished audience, all of you, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to attend and participate in this conclave. As we conclude, I look forward to many of these such engagements. Bombay Chamber is always organizing various conclaves, various events to enrich the MSME and helping them to be more and more professional and more competitive. Before I conclude, I would like to mention that the survey which was unveiled by the Minister of Industries, the survey talks about the challenges of the MSMEs in the MMR region. I mean, we did the survey only for the Mumbai metropolitan region, but the challenges faced by them and the challenges faced by the unemployed youth in knowing what to do so that they will be absorbed by the MSME. As the minister said, the survey talks about opportunity of almost a lack of jobs. The only problem is what the industry wants or the MSME wants and what the youth offers them. There is a mismatch there. The MSME wants people to work on the shop floor, especially the fitters, the welders, the electricians, the helpers. And there is an immense opportunity there. I am a MSME stakeholder myself, so I know the kind of challenges we always face, especially as a chemical industry, the operators who have understanding about the chemical manufacturing. So like this, there are various opportunities. There are various ways how the youth can enrich themselves, skill themselves. So based on the youth, as the minister said, that we will undertake many more activities in skill development, in creating the opportunities, arranging the job fairs. So hopefully the entire efforts what the chamber undertook, the efforts of Mr. Srinivasan, the co-chair of MSME, then Utkarsha and Gayatri in compiling this entire survey, I'm sure we will make use of that and there will be a productive outcome of all this. Thank you once again and all the best.
Thank you so much, sir. That brings us to the end of today's conclave. On behalf of the Bombay Chamber of Commerce and Industry, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for taking out your busy schedule and to attend this event and make it a grand success. Your active participation and thoughtful contributions have undoubtedly made this event all the more meaningful and insightful. Thank you once again, and we hope to see you all for our next events. We request you to kindly join us for lunch.